So I want to share a conversation a little bit that I had with my gardener just a few minutes ago. It's really, I've been learning how to be present more, not only with myself, but with the people around me. And this morning I got up late because I wasn't feeling so well. I just felt kind of weak when I got up. But when you have a big dog, you got to walk that big dog. So it's like, okay, I still need to take my dog out for a walk. But I end up speaking to my gardener. And we always talk. When I have a chance, we always talk and just have real conversations. Good person, good guy, good family man. And we were talking about the world and what all is going on in the world. And with the economy, what's going on with, just overworking, people overworking, health issues. We talked about the neighborhood and how my neighborhood that I live in is a lot of OGs, people who've been here for a very long time, and it's a lot of changes happening in the neighborhood and things happening, financially as well for people. And he even shared personal things about his business and going back to school and all that. And he asked me about my health because I'm usually very, transparent with my well-being, and my situation. I told him everything that was going on because, like I said, I'm very transparent with the people that I have around me and very transparent about, my ups and downs. And we were just having this real conversation about looking out for each other, as humanity, and how like everyone's going through something. Like he's trying to take care of his family, his wife and his children. And I'm trying to keep my childhood home and take care of my health. And he kept telling me, he said, you've got to take care of your health. You can't you can't overwork yourself. You can't overwork yourself. And it's so deep when you have someone telling you this. Like he's watched me over the years. He's taking care of my yard for a very long time, and he just a good person. And so he was just like, you got to take care of your well-being, you got to take care of your health, you can't like push yourself like that. He said, I know you're trying to do what you got to do to take care of your the home and everything, but he just kept saying, take care of your health, take care of your health. And you guys, honestly, like I've seen so many people around me just like having health issues or passing away. And it is a reminder, because we all work, we're all on this wheel, and life can be fast sometimes, that we forget to slow down and really process. Like, you're doing a lot, you're doing a lot. And I know it doesn't always seem like it's enough, because maybe financially it's like, well, I need this amount of money to pay for this and pay for that and handle this and take care of this. But we don't always realize that our bodies are being overworked and overstimulated. And it's deep that I had this conversation with him today, because he was just like, nah, he said, you got to take care of your health. How are you though? And I'm like, that's true. He said, because, that's all we got. And I was like, that really is all we have is our health. And we were talking about how life is short. It's like the conversation went on, broke down in different categories, and it's so deep. It's so deep. And then we talked about how lately it's like money's been tight for everyone, that no one wants to drive far, no one wants to go and visit. And that's when I was like, it's deep. Like I don't even want to drive far to go, and see family, because it's just like, you gotta save money. You gotta save money for gas. You gotta do what you gotta do just to get by. So it's having real conversations about life in this world and our health and well-being and being present with each other, and looking out for each other. Like that's what matters. Like we have to look out for each other as a community, as a whole. I asked them to pray for me, but not only did I ask them to pray for me, I asked them to pray for the people in my neighborhood, because we're all like family and everyone's going through changes. And I asked them to pray for my family, and I, in return, was going to pray for him and his family. So you guys, all we can do, once again, be there for each other, look out for each other, be transparent, and it's so deep that he was able to tell. He's like, he says a lot of changes going on, a lot of things going on in the energy and around this neighborhood. I was like, yeah. And he said, but it's not just your neighborhood. And I was like, see, it's life right now. Everyone's going through it. And he said, I know it's been difficult for you. He said, but you're not the only one. So sometimes it's helpful to hear that we're all going through something, whether it's grief, whether it's health issues, whether it's financial difficulties, trying to keep our homes. It's a lot, y'all. So when you're with someone, be present, be honest, be transparent about, what you're going through, because you'd be shocked to find out that people are going through similar things. People are going through similar things, and sometimes you need to know that you're not out here alone, and you're not dealing with things alone in this life and within this world. And that is the part of community. That's what community is supposed to be about, you guys. It's supposed to be about being there for each other, talking to each other, uplifting each other, encouraging each other, reminding each other to take care of yourselves. So I just have to share that because I felt like someone needed to know that. So be present with the people around you. Know that everyone is going through something, and just love on each other when you can, and be kind. On top of that, y'all, go vote. I know it's like, man, does this even matter? Especially, I know you spiritual folks, it's just like, it's a game, all of this, yada, yada, yada. But okay, if it's a game, then choose a player. Because if it isn't a game, we need some change to happen. All right. So no matter what kind of mindset you have about this, look at it this way. Your ancestors weren't allowed to vote. They weren't. Some people had to actually pay to vote. At one point, hey, we're not chewing stuff on the ground. Yeah, so please go vote. Like, if it's because you don't believe it's real, I understand. But you guys, if you don't believe it's real, then it shouldn't matter if you go vote, right? It shouldn't matter. So, you guys, go vote, because if there is some realness to it, you're gonna wish you had chose. Okay, you're gonna wish you had a say in who's in this seat. And then on top of that, it's a big change in the making. If a woman is chosen as president, it's a big deal for women. And at that, a woman of color. So I want you guys to really look at everything in a very balanced and logical way, and take the initiative to be a part of the change you want to see. At least you could say you tried, whether it's real or not, because I know that's what a lot of people are talking about online. Whether you believe it's real or not, at least you tried. At least you can say your intentions were pure and you tried. So please go vote and be a part of the change, because we all could use some change. We're all just trying to survive and make it through and make ends meet. And like I said, your ancestors didn't have the right to vote. So please take advantage of something that is so freely given to you, but wasn't so freely given to them. All right? So go play the game.